Good morning, gamers! Good morning, good morning. We are back for another episode of Surviving Bedrock. Yes, we will survive it. We will survive Bedrock. Yes. I think I've just realized that my little avatar's face has his tongue sticking up his eyeball or something. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But nonetheless, we are fresh back from raiding the Woodland Mansion, which was way over there. It actually really wasn't too far away. Usually when I find woodland mansions, they're over 10,000 blocks away. This one was only maybe 1,000 blocks south of us and about 3,800 blocks east of us, if I remember. Apologies, south and west, yes. About 1,000 blocks south of us and about 3,800 blocks west of us, which was really not that far. I did get another portal set up there, and so I'm really excited about that. I have not completely connected it with whole pathways and everything. It took a little bit of dangerous flight with the elytra to get back through the nether, which flying in the nether with elytra is very dangerous, but I did have one of those thingies that you can't see in my offhand yet. Let's try this one. Those thingies, yes. So if I died, I was going to come back with fire resistance and a little bit of regeneration. So it was all good. So everything is good. But today, in the spirit of exploration, we are going to explore something that we found quite a little time ago. If you all recall, way over there by our little fishing village, way kind of over that way, we were boating around, and when we could not find a sunken ship, we did find an ocean monument. We found an ocean monument. At the time, we did not have anywhere near enough gear to really tackle it sufficiently, but I think we are ready for it. So let's get out and let's discuss the gear we are going to need for tackling an ocean monument. Okay, first things first, the shield is very rarely going to be used anymore. It is mostly now going to be the Totem of Undying. And here, probably in our next episode, we are going to discuss how to get a lot of these things very, very quickly. We are still going to want our diamond boots, leggings. We're going to use our elytra to get over there. But when we do get over there, we are going to swap out for our diamond chest plate that is in our ender chest. I've noticed it's turning dark. I'm going to go ahead and sleep the night away real fast. And we have our ender chest right here. Now, we're going to very often carry one with us because it is always a wise idea to have access to all the stuff in your ender chest. So if you're new to Minecraft, I would suggest getting that habit in your mind that as long as you have a good supply or a good way to get ender pearls, you want to carry an ender chest with you. And definitely with an ender chest, carry a silk touch pickaxe. Otherwise, if you place it, you won't be able to break it. All you'll get back is 8 obsidian. You'll lose the Eye of Ender. But since we have been to the end and we have an abundance of endermen and we have a cleric over there that trades ender pearls, not eyes of ender, I'm not worried. So let's talk about some of the other stuff we need. As I said, we are going to bring our diamond chestplate with all the protection and everything on it. Our helmet. It has Respiration 3 and Aqua Affinity. Respiration allows us to breathe underwater for a lot longer. The 3 basically means about 3 times underwater, so that's a lot better. Aqua Affinity will allow us to mine things underwater a lot faster. The only thing I wish we had was Depth Strider on our boots, and I don't believe I have any kind of enchantment coming up that would give me Depth Strider. I would absolutely love it. We'll take a quick gander here just to see, because I think we can spare 4 diamonds. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and craft us a new pair of booties. What happens when we pop them in here? Thorns, feather falling, projectile protection. Nothing that I want too terribly bad right now, because I've already got the feather falling and everything the way I want. So that is one enchantment we're going to go without for this time being. However, we're going to be able to make things a little bit easier. We want a couple of potions, so we're going to go ahead and grab some water bottles. And the first one we're going to do is we are going to do a potion of water breathing. I said we have respiration. That'll help us breathe underwater for a long time, but it's still a limited time. The water breathing can get us, I believe, up to another 8 minutes of breathing underwater where there's nothing even to worry about. So the first thing, as always, with every potion, we need nether wart. Now the next thing we're going to want is we are going to want a potion of night vision, because in this temple it's dark, it's underwater, so obviously there's no torches on the ground. So we want some night vision. That is where golden carrots will come in handy. And then of course we are going to extend the length of both of these potions that we have. Now that we have an awkward potion, to get water breathing, that's where all these fancy pufferfish come in handy. You might remember when we went and discussed fishing, if you use a pufferfish in a potion, it will give you a potion of water breathing. You'll notice that when you have that effect, you will not have the little air bubbles above your hunger shanks. You'll just be floating under, or flying and swimming underwater with breathing and not an issue at all. Now, of course, once we have the potion of water breathing, it is good for 3 minutes. I want longer. So we are going to throw some redstone into this, and this should give us a potion of water breathing for up to 8 minutes. And of course, we have 3 of them. So that is dang near half an hour underwater. Now, if you spend an extended time underwater swimming, you actually also get an achievement. So here is our potion of water breathing. We are all set to go with that. Now, the next thing we want is our potion of night vision. Obviously, in the temple, under the water, it's going to be dark. So the first thing, as always, we want is some nether wart. Pop that in there to get us an awkward potion, and then the golden carrot will finally come into play. Now, golden carrots and golden melons are not very difficult to make. Remember, it's just gold nuggets, not gold ingots. And this will give us a potion of night vision, and I believe it'll start out for 3 minutes, and the extended version with redstone will give us up to 8 minutes. So here we go, potion of night vision coming up. Now, while that's going, let's do a quick armor check. We have our shovel, we have our axe, our silk touch pickaxe, our fire sword, and our bow and arrow. Now, underwater, when we get to the ocean temple, the ocean monument, this will be absolutely useless because the Elder Guardians, the bosses of those temples, will immediately give us an effect called mining fatigue. You will see us mine at about 1/10 the speed, so it would take us minutes to mine one single block, which is not a good thing. Now, yes, you can drink a bucket of milk and get rid of the effect, but after about 5 or 6 seconds, it'll come right back. Okay, we have our night vision for 3 minutes. Let's throw our redstone in there to extend that. So really bringing a pickaxe is useful, but not in the very beginning. We have our sword. We will need to be swimming rather fast, so I would also suggest if we have the ability to get a potion of speed. So I'm also going to throw together a potion of speed in here, which I really can't do too much of because I only have 2 glass bottles. Give me one quick second. Because without Depth Strider, we will not be able to move underwater that fast. So night vision is now set up. We will definitely want to be able to move a little faster underwater. That is where Depth Strider comes in very handy. But since we don't have that, we're going to try to make do without. The bow and arrow underwater does not have the best of range. I'm going to have to let you know that right now. The crossbow could be better, but it's still not that great. The thing for underwater you'd really like to try is tridents. So we are going to bring a trident. The only downside is when you throw a trident, without the loyalty enchantment, it doesn't come back to you. You have to go get it again. So let's get our potion of speed in here. And for this, we are going to go with an increased duration, not an increased speed. Mainly because I'd rather it last a little longer than just make me that much faster. There we go, throw our redstone in there. So we've got swiftness for 3 minutes. We're going to go with swiftness for 8 minutes here. And once we've got all of these, we are pretty much set to tackle the ocean monument. Okay, we have swiftness now. Now, the axe will not be useful. There is obviously no wood in this underwater ocean monument. The shovel, not too useful really. But other than that, I think we are good. I think we are set to head over to the ocean monument. So we, I think, are good to go. If y'all remember, we did hook this little seaside village up to our nether system in here. Let's go ahead and head that way. This one is really easy to get to. Just hang a left, come up here, hang a right, and we're in our little cave area for it. And here is our little seaside village. I am going to come over here, set my spawn point. There we go. Today is the day where we will tackle the ocean monument. Now, this is another generated structure that a lot of players like turning into their own bases, which is kind of fun. I've never turned an ocean monument into a base. I've honestly never turned a generated structure into a base, but that's okay. We are going to head out this way. I kind of remember vaguely where it is, It was out this direction a little ways, not too terribly far, and it's real easy to see because it's a huge underwater temple. You really can't miss it. And heck, I think I even see it right from here. That's it right there. So even from a far distance, it's easy to see. Now down here, we're going to face another mob, and it's called a guardian. Now there's two types of them. There's the small little ones, the regular guardians. They're something to worry about, but they're not as big as the elder guardians. The elder guardians' main benefit or main attack is the fact that they give you mining fatigue. The second we get anywhere near this ocean monument, it is going to give us the mining fatigue where we will not be able to mine or break blocks for anything. So we're going to go ahead and set our ender chest here. I'm going to swap out my elytra for the chest plate because the elytra, again, a little bit more valuable. We can remake chest plates, and I've got the villagers to take care of that. And we have our water breathing. We have all of our potions that we could need. We have each one of our potions right here. Night vision, water breathing, and speed. So here we go. This is going to be a little bit quick, but I do want to get through this, and it will be fun. First thing we're going to tackle, night vision. There's the mining fatigue. These guys are the guardians. They will laser you. And they have a thorns attack that's really painful. And those lasers, you see they take a little bit of time to actually build up and hurt somebody. And by the way, these guys also like killing squid really bad. There we go. And let's go ahead and take our water breathing potion. And we're done messing with these guys out here. Let's get inside this temple. And let's see if our speed actually helps us too. There we go. We got some speed to it. Finding the entrance is really not all that difficult. But you'll see here what I mean by the bow and arrow. After just a little bit, the range is toast. But these guys drop what's called prismarine shards, and I'm going to swim away real fast because I am tired of getting lasered. They drop a prismarine shard. These items are used to craft prismarine bricks. And here, you actually see it. He's stuck right here. I don't think we can attack him, though. With mining fatigue, you see how slow we attack? That is an Elder Guardian. He is stuck in a block. We might have a little bit of a leeway here, or a little bit of a break here. I think here we go. We found the entrance to our temple. Big temple entrance. There's going to be 3 Elder Guardians in here. One kind of in the top center, and the other 2 are off to the rooms to the left and right. You're going to find a lot of these things, which are called sea lanterns. Again, I've told you before, those are one of my favorite lighting blocks from modern lighting. But now it's just a lot of swimming around and trying to find these guys. This is why you definitely need water breathing. See, there he is. He's stuck. There we go. We got him. And these guys drop sponges. They're useful for draining large amounts of water out of areas. If you put a wet sponge in a furnace, it will convert it into a dry sponge. A dry sponge can be put into a large body of water and then used to drain and suck up all of that water, which is a very helpful thing. Okay, now to continue navigating this giant maze. Okay, how's my stuff doing? Water breathing for another 5.5. Okay, I'm good. Mining fatigue wears off here in just a couple minutes, which will be nice. We will be coming across some major rooms. This is the main treasure room. We'll get into that here shortly. First, I want to defeat the 3 Elder Guardians before we try to do anything else. Because obviously to get into that, we need to mine, and with mining fatigue, it's near impossible. Mining fatigue just ran out, but it just got replenished too. Like I said, the Elder Guardians continuously give you mining fatigue. Ah, that laser really hurts. toward this area. But these areas are kind of mazes too. You have to be aware of that and be ready to get lost and just try to find your way around as best you can. You remember this room is kind of a centrally located room. It's something that'll have a lot of corridors to get in and out of. And it will lead to the area where at least 2 of the Elder Guardians are sitting. Ah! A dolphin kind of startled me. Keep an eye on your potions and your effects to make sure you don't start drowning. Now, the main use of these temples is a lot of Minecraft players, especially technical players, will use them to create what's called a Guardian farm. And we're going to get into more farms here probably next week, as I do definitely want to create a gold farm, a good experience farm, and a Guardian farm. And the basic idea of a farm, I'll just give you the basics. You take the giant mobs, you take the mobs you're trying to get a lot of, and you put them all into a killing chamber and you kill them somehow. Now, how you get them there is based on Minecraft mechanics. There's another Elder Guardian down. 2 sponges. Okay, he's usually in here. He somehow came out. Okay, 2 down. 1 to go. Now, you will also find there are several of these ocean monuments around. You can find them very, very easily. Woodland mansions are a lot trickier to find because if you get a Woodland Explorer map, it's going to lead you to the closest one. So if I were to buy another Woodland Explorer map from our cartographer villager, it will lead us to that same Woodland mansion. I would have to travel several thousand blocks the other direction and then open it up in hopes that I can find a different Woodland mansion. Okay, we are starting to lose some effects here. Night vision's going to go first. And I'll show you guys with night vision gone just how dark this area gets. Really dark. Real quickly, I am going to move some stuff out of the way. It is doable without night vision. I just find it a lot easier with the night vision. Okay, 1 more guy to go. Where is he? One way that I find very helpful in navigating these places is I chop down the kelp. That way it tells me where I've been. If I see really tall kelp somewhere, it means I haven't been there. Okay, water breathing ran out. As did speed. There he is. Mr. Guardian, you need to leave. And we have now cleared it. Again, very simple, very easy, but nonetheless, we have now defeated and cleared out an ocean monument of all 3 Elder Guardians. Now the only thing to do is to get out of here. Which, with the Elder Guardians gone, not too terribly tough. We could wait 2 minutes and change or whatnot, just into 3. And we could just mine our way out, digging all of our prismarine out. Which I do intend, as I said, to turn this into a farm. But now that we have a little bit of peace here, I'm going to show you just how slow you are at mining blocks. I have an efficiency 4 pickaxe. You see how slow this is going? And here is the treasure of the ocean monument, is a few gold blocks. I've actually seen some people tackle an ocean monument where they will give themselves the best efficiency on a tool they can and then place haste 2 beacons next to them. That way when they raid it, it almost counter effects mining fatigue. Still not enough though. Yeah, this sure takes a while, doesn't it? I mine obsidian faster than I do this. I started mining these blocks with about 2.5 minutes left of mining fatigue, and mining fatigue is about to run out now, and I'm just now over halfway done. Yeah, now mining fatigue is gone and I just jetted through that stuff. Okay, so that is the treasure of the ocean monument, is 8 gold blocks. Nothing too terribly useful. I mean, that's what, 8 times 9, 32 gold ingots. Not very fun and useful to have. You can make some iron rails, maybe make some golden armor, but until next update, we don't care. The main thing though is this is a renewable source of Guardians and Prismarine style blocks. And with Prismarine, you can get a lot of these sea lanterns, which is, like I said, one of my favorite lights to use. And I will probably take a few of them out of here. Here we are. Oh, back in here. I think our way out, if I recall, was this way. Ah, here we are. Yeah, there we are. We're out now. So there we go. We have successfully raided an ocean monument. We're getting some sea lanterns. Now, sea lanterns are a craftable block. You can make those out of prismarine crystals and prismarine shards. But there is our ocean monument, done and dusted. How dare you think you can laser me, you dang thing? And with night vision, you can really see how big these things are underwater like this from a distance. They're a large structure, and inside they are a maze. And I love the design and detail they put into those structures. They're really cool. And it is now nighttime. Don't let the night vision fool you. Well, guys, that will do it for today. We tackled an ocean monument. We got some wonderful stuff here. And we will, in future, be turning this into a Guardian farm, which is great for experience. And my night vision is fading now. Great for experience and great for other drops such as the prismarine crystals, shards, and everything. We will leave it with just the little prismarine lights, the sea lanterns in the distance showing us where it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a little bit of a quicker episode. These monuments are not difficult to raid as long as you are properly prepared. Please don't forget to leave a like down below and be sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you know when the next videos are coming out, because I'm trying to release videos about every other day or so during the weekdays. Thank you again so much. Bye, guys.